Good morning or good afternoon. My name is Kimberly Bishop. I am the owner and one of the attorneys at the Bishop Law Firm located in Raleigh, North Carolina. The Bishop Law Firm represents personal injury clients in car accidents, slip and fall injuries, wrongful death injuries, motorcycle accidents, and more. Our firm does not get paid unless you win, and we also offer free case reviews. Anyone who is injured through no fault of their own can potentially have a personal injury case in North Carolina. The trick is you have to be injured through no fault of your own. North Carolina is a contributory negligence state, one of the last few remaining, I may add. In contributory negligence states, if the victim is even 1% at fault, they cannot recover for their personal injury. In car accident cases, it can be easy to determine who is at fault for the accident if the police officer or state trooper issued a citation or a ticket to the at fault party. That is pretty straightforward, but not all people who are at fault for car accidents receive citations. Also, from accident reports, it can be difficult to determine who was at fault for the accident based on the diagram, based on the blurb or paragraph of information on the accident report. So you definitely would need a personal injury attorney to help you in those cases to determine who is actually at fault for the accident. Now, outside of car accidents, slip and falls, dog bite, um, premise liability. In those types of cases, it can be extremely difficult to determine who is at fault for the accident. A thorough review of the accident circumstances, the owner of the building, the owner of the dog, is going to be needed to determine who is actually at fault for the accident. If it is determined that the victim was at fault for their injury, they're not going to be able to recover. But there is a doctrine in North Carolina called the last clear chance doctrine, and that does help victims in a small way to get around contributory negligence. But in general, contributory negligence really results in bad outcomes for victims. If you are injured while working, you may have a North Carolina workers' compensation case instead of a North Carolina personal injury case. And under some circumstances, you can have both a workers' compensation case and a personal injury case. An example of a time that this would apply would be, let's say, as your job, you are a delivery driver. While you are driving for your employer, you are hit by another car and you suffer an injury. In this particular instance, you would have a workers' compensation claim against your employer, but you would also have a third party or a personal injury claim against the person who hit you in the car accident.